YouTube is on, Judge.
Okay. I need you to get the votes out.
Oh, okay. You want me to bring them out or you're gonna bring them out?
I can't, I don't, it's not.
You don't have co-host or host?
Let me co-host it, and that way I can.
Oh, okay. My bad. Just a minute.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, wow. Hi, John.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good. Welcome back. Welcome
How's
back.
everyone doing, Miss Andy? Miss Perkins Moore, how are you guys?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's everyone doing? I'm good. I am good. We're just so excited. She's such a sweet little girl.
Oh, she got him wrapped around her finger.
Already.
She
She does. The whole family too. The girls, they wake up early now, but then they compete on who gets older, feed her, change her, everything. It's she's so loved.
Wonderful.
So loved. Yep. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Judge. Everybody doing? Good, man.
Good, how you doing?
All well. You're not on the breakfast.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I just walked in. You come over. You my judge.
Who's that?
You been acting right.
She's been acting real right. She's been doing her thing. Absolutely. How are you doing?
Hey, Doris.
Here, thank you. Hey.
Hey, Sandy. Text me the judge's address. Sally needed.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. You look not beautiful. You dating now.
Myself in the mirror. I'm like,
Looking good. Y'all get that together. All right, y'all have a great one.
coming to visit us.
Yeah. Gotta do it every now and then, you know.
Appreciate it.
This is home, you know.
That's right.
Y'all have a great one.
You too.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Okay, let me just have you mute your device for me.
Okay.
Ready?
You need me to mute my device?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just for right now. When I call your name, you can unmute yourself.
How's everyone been?
Excellent. I think you've been gone too long. That's okay.
No. Well, it was real crazy because I had all that we had a bunch of COVID going on before the pregnancy. My daughter had it, and then we went into the hospital to give my wife a test the night before she had it.
No.
So we had a COVID pregnancy.
No way.
Yeah, so that was a whole
I got a question
ordeal.
afterwards. Remind me to say what I want to say afterwards. We're gonna start quick though.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no smoking, no driving or riding any vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that your face may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Right, I can't seem to get Mr. Derek Williams out, but that's okay, and I moved him to a different room accidentally, so.
What was the dismissal,
We have
so I
this
don't
morning.
know.
All right. MD Zaman?
He has an interpreter too, Your Honor.
Yes. And the interpreter, can you unmute yourself? Can both of you unmute yourselves, please? Unmute yourselves.
Unmute करो जवान साहब. Okay.
And the language is Bengali, sir?
Yes, Judge. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, and you? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sid
Looking
Zaman,
good.
is that it? Is it Sid Zaman?
I'm Syed Zaman, the interpreter for Mr. MD Zaman.
Okay, all right, I just want to make sure. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus MD Zaman. This is ticket number P1218125, 1 count 6 to 10 miles over posted speed, 1 count dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. Also ticket number P1220248, 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Linda Perkins Moore, P36136, appearing on behalf of the defendant in this matter.
Good morning, Judge. Syed Zaman, the Bangla interpreter for MD Mia. Should I tell Judge that you call the case number in Bengali language or no?
Tell him that, I called the case in Bengali and to state his name.
By Judge, আপনার case number ডাকছেন আপনার নামে MD Zaman, case number তাই হয়ে গেছেন একটা হইলো SP 12202481 আর একটা হইলো SP 12181251 এগুলো হইলো আপনার ওই যে ওভার স্পিডর লাগি আর একটা হইলো SP 12181252 হইলো যে ডিসপ্লে ডার্টি প্লেট আছিল অক্টার লাগি। Yes.
You have him state his name.
আপনার নামটা হোক ভাই রেকর্ডর লাগি ফুল নেম।
আমার নাম হলো ফার্স্ট নেম ইজ এমডি লাস্ট নেম জামান।
My first name is MD, last name is Zaman.
Okay. And Mr. Zaman, Sid Zaman, the interpreter, do you swear or affirm to translate the English to Bengali language and Bengali to English language to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. And I'll make sure everyone be mindful, please, that the interpreter has to interpret.
Judge সবরে কইরা আস্তে আস্তে বলে যাতে আমি ট্রান্সলেশন করতে পারি।
Attorney Perkins Moore, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, Mr. Zaman wishes to avail himself of the recommendation wherein he will be pleading to 1 count of amended charge of limited access with the dismissal of the other 2 matters.
So আপনার সরকারি উকিলদের জিকাইরা যাজে যে আমরা এই ম্যাটার কিতা হররাম মিস লিন্ডার তাইন কইরা যে আমার লগে আপনার মাত হইছে আপনার আমার মাধ্যমে আপনার লগে আপনি আপনার 2 কাউন্ট আমরা ডিসমিস করমু আর 1 কাউন্ট আপনি স্পিরিংগো লিমিটেড অ্যাক্সেস ও যে পয়েন্ট নাই ওটা আপনি মানিয়া নিছেন। Yes.
Is that right, Mr. Zeman? You want to take that offer?
আপনি জাজে জিকাইরা ওটা আপনি মানিয়ান তানি যেটা আপনার সালিসি অফার দেওয়া হইছে। Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand.
আপনার ডাইনা তুলুকা ভাই।
Do you swear or affirm
কসম করে কোক আপনি যা হইবা
to tell the truth, the whole truth,
সত্য কথা হইবা সম্পূর্ণ সত্য
সম্পূর্ণ
and
সত্য কথা।
nothing but the truth?
এবং সত্য ছাড়া কোনো মিথ্যা কথা হইতা নাই।
জি না, মিথ্যা কথা হইতা না।
I won't tell lie.
Okay, he can put his hand down.
আপনি
now.
আতলা মৌকা।
Mr. Zeman, did you have an opportunity?
Judge, I'm sorry, I wasn't really clear on the defendant's answer. I thought I heard the interpreter say, "He'll tell a lie."
He said he will not tell a lie. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I
You're
know it
welcome.
sounded like that. He said he would not tell a lie. I guess that's how he responded.
Thank you, Judge. You're smart. I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case?
Yes, I do.
He answered that already? Oh, yes, he did. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
ভাই আপনারা কেউ জোর করছে নি ফোর্স করছে নি গো মানিয়া নেওয়ার লাগি?
জি না।
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
আপনি স্বেচ্ছা এগু আপনি স্বীকার যাইরানি?
জি স্বীকার যাই।
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
আপনি দোষী স্বীকার যাইরা বিকজ আপনি দোষী?
জি।
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights you may have had to have a trial?
আপনি জানেননি আপনি গু মানিয়া নয় আপনার যে গণতান্ত্রিক অধিকার আছে আপনি চাইলে বিচারও যাইতে পারতা এটার আপনি করতে পারতা না এটা বুঝছেন নি?
জি বুঝছি।
Yes, I do understand.
And you can let him know, because this is a plea of responsible, I'm going to be reading from a ticket today to get the factual basis.
আমি যেটা ঘটনা করছে গুরুপুরে ভিত্তি করিয়া যেটার উপরে দোয়াইছে টিকেট আমি ফড়িয়া যাইমু তুমি শুনবাই এবং ওর যেটা জিগানি অক্টর জবাব দিবাই
আচ্ছা
ওকে
On the date of June the 29th, 2021, in the area of Davidson Avenue and McNichols in the city of Detroit, defendant M.D. Zeman was driving a Toyota vehicle and did go 60 in a 50-mile-per-hour zone where there was limited access.
আপনি you said June 29 judge
That's right, June 29th, 2021.
June 29 2021 ও আপনি টয়োটা গাড়ি চালাইতে আসলা 50 ওভার 60 আপনি স্পিডিং আসলা এটা সত্য নি
জি সত্য
yes it's true
Satisfied, Attorney Perkins Moore?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a
উকিল
stipulation?
জিগে তাই স্যাটিসফাইড নি তাই করে স্যাটিসফাইড সন্তুষ্ট
And is there a stipulation for probable cause in this matter?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
কইরা আর কোনো ইয়া আছে নি তাই কইরা না আর কোনো শর্ত নাই
জি না
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to limited access 60 in a 50-mile-per-hour zone.
জাজে আমি এই মুহূর্তে তোমারে অফটা এন্টার করলাম যে তুমি ও লিমিটেড অ্যাক্সেস হইয়া আরি যেটা মাতিছিলাম আমরা
জি
And I'm going to dismiss count 2 of that ticket ending in 8125.
So 8125 যেটা টিকেট ইগু হইরা যে আমি ডিসমিস কইলিরাম
And I'm going to dismiss ticket number P1220248.
0248 আর আপনার ও যে লাস্টের টিকেট কইলা 1252 ওগুতাই ডিসমিস কররা
Okay, there is a fine that goes with this in the amount of $135.
ফাইন আছে $135
জি ঠিক আছে
You usually only have 14 days to pay it. Is that enough time?
আমরা ইউজুয়ালি 17 দিন সময় দেন পে করার লাগি ইগু আপনার লাগি এনাফ সময় নি
জি জি
yes sir it is enough
So I'll make this due no later than February 21st, 2022.
ফেব্রুয়ারির 21 তারিখ 2022 এর মাঝে আপনি পে করলে তো হইব জাস্ট ফর ক্লারিফিকেশন দা ফাইন ইজ $135
Is that okay?
Judge, the fine is $135. Just want to make sure.
That's right, it's $135.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm sorry.
he's good with that.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
আর আর কিছু কানে আপনি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করলে 125 টাকা দিলেন জানো বাই ফেব্রুয়ারি 21 21 তারিখের ভিতরে ওকে থ্যাংক ইউ
জি আচ্ছা
Thank you, have a good day.
থ্যাংক ইউ জাজ appreciate it
Thank you, I appreciate it.
no problem
All right, Mr. Jason Young.
Yes, speaker.
All right. I'm
Morning,
gonna call this
Judge.
matter now. This is the matter of the people versus Jason Young. This is U-Ticket 784-01311. One count in the park after dark. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Mr. Young. Mr. Young, state your name, please.
Jason Young.
Your Honor, he's here for review today. It's my understanding he has complied and paid all fines and costs as required.
You have, Mr. Young. According to my record, you have paid the cost and fines, although it took you a few years to do this. Originally, when you did this ticket, it was under a delayed sentence. So the court is going to honor that delayed sentence and at this time find you in compliance and dismiss this matter, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. This matter is dismissed without prejudice at this point in time. Have a great day, Mr. Young, okay?
All right, now you too.
We have someone new checked into the phone, Marissa's iPhone.
She's already checked in.
She's already checked in. What happened, Miss Larissa?
Hello?
Hello? What happened? Did you get logged off?
Yes, I had got disconnected, so I tried to join back in. That's why I'm on.
That's fine. Do you remember what room she was in, or does it matter?
What did you say?
Do you remember what room you were in, ma'am, or no?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna put her in room number 4. Join that room, Miss Wright, okay?
Okay.
We have Mr. Derek Williams. Did he come join us, or no, he's still stuck out there? Nope, he's still stuck out there. Accidentally put him in room 21.
Who'd you put in room 4, Your Honor?
I put Miss Larissa Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T.
Oh, for review.
The rest of the offers. Larissa Wright is on the second page. I don't know how this comes to you. She's almost near the bottom of 845. She's the second from the last from the bottom for 845. 1 pound driver's license never acquired.
Oh, Larissa Wright. Okay. Is there an offer?
She's sending you over all the offers that she has right now. She got offers on the rest of stuff. I'm trying to get Mr. Williams to come out, but he's not. So we're
Okay.
just waiting to talk to the other folks.
Okay.
Judge, you want me to go in and tell them?
You can go in there. He's in room 21. I moved him there by accident. I don't want to keep moving him. Got a great butt on my ear. Ow. Dude, trying to put the rubber band on his back. Don't die, Painter. Don't die. I need you. Don't die. Oh no. Don't die.
Judge, I just asked Mr. Williams to sign back in. Oh.
Hello?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Williams. Williams is back. Mr. Williams, you can put your phone on mute until she's ready to hear your case.
We were going to inquire about items today, so I will do that. I'm sorry, how old was the detective? All right, are there any motions to just the pre-trial judge? Thursday, March 31st. It is. All right, Mr. Bennett, the next court date is Thursday, March 31st at 9 a.m. I also have Tony Nichols on a sentencing, but I don't see him nor. I have a PSI as well, Judge. He's been in and out of custody and different. He was in Gladwin.
Ms. Walker? Ms. Walker? Arlita Walker? Carlita Walker? Ms. Walker? Can you hear us now, Ms. Walker?
Yes,
Okay, ma'am, will you please turn your camera on?
okay.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. You can put on mute, please.
Mute, okay.
Derek Williams?
She got it. Yeah.
Derek Williams?
Yes,
Okay. You show your face now, I'm call your matter. Matter of people. Derek Williams. This is Z ticket 808-246. One count of operating while physically impaired. This is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Linda Perkins Moore, P 36136, appearing on behalf of Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, state your name, please.
Carlita Walker.
No, Williams. This is Derek Williams.
No. Derek Williams, state your name, please.
Derek Williams.
Mr. Williams is here for a sentencing, Your Honor, today. We've had an opportunity to go over the summary of the assessment report. He indicates that there are no factual changes, corrections, or additions. We'd ask that the court adopt the recommendation, placing him on 1-year probation with the conditions as stated therein. Mr. Williams does show considerable remorse. I believe that this will be a one-time offense, and we'd ask that the court would exercise leniency in sentencing.
Okay. Mr. Williams, you have anything you want to say for yourself before I do sentencing?
Well, I've just been doing way better with myself. I've been attending meetings and I've been reading the book that they also gave me. And I'm just looking forward to get this over with and move forward with my life.
And what means you've been attending AA meetings?
Yes,
Okay, how often do you attend those, sir?
like once a week.
Okay. And what book, you said they gave you a book to read?
Yes, ma'am. It's called it's right here though. Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a blue book.
Oh, wow. That's a big book.
It's pretty thick. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've been going consistently. You found the meetings to be helpful?
Yes.
All right. That's not a part of your the recommendation today, but I'm going to make it a part of it that you continue to attend those once a week. Okay, Mr. Williams, because they seem to be helpful and you're able to have time to be able to do that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. It is the order at this time from the court that you will be on 1-year probation. Okay. If you do everything you completed and they're doing well, a lot of times they'll recommend that you get off early, Mr. Williams. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay.
All right.
It says that you do regular urinalysis testing through JAMS once a month. So I'm going to order that you do that once a month. Successfully complete the alcohol highway safety education program and the victims impact panel, MAD. Those are two separate things to attend. The probation services will be able to tell you how to attend both of those.
All right.
And I think at least one of them is online. Also, they're recommending that you do 32 hours of community service. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $240.
240?
Yes, you also have assessment fine fee that you didn't pay yet. That's $100.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I know, and you'll have the time during probation to be able to pay all these costs and fines, so I'm doing a fine, 240. The crime victims fee is $75. Supervision fee is $35 per month times 12, so that's $420. Unless they release you early, you don't have to get a DNA test. The urinalysis fee will be taken care of at JAM. There's a $50 JSMD fee, waive that. There's also a $50 36 court fee. And like I said, you have to pay the $100 assessment fee. So it looks like it's a total of, let me tell you. It's gonna be about $935, sir. Total with everything, the cost and fees. And that may not include some of these classes that you have to take, okay?
Right. So
So it's costly.
the total is 935 for the whole year.
That's what it's looking like now. It can be give or take. If they tell you some other fees, I'm sorry, I tried to calculate all the fees and costs that I believe you would incur, okay?
All right.
All right. Like I said, if you complete these tasks early and they recommend and you're doing good and on track, they sometimes recommend early termination, but if they don't, you're also not going to use alcohol during this time, okay? And no illegal drugs, no alcohol, no illegal drugs, okay?
All right.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I wish you the best of luck. And we're gonna make this a court hearing a year from now. So your review from probation is going to be February the 7th of 2023. That's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. My goal is on that day to have you successfully complete probation so we can close this case out. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I feel like you're gonna do it, okay, Mr. Williams? Yeah, I remember
Thank
you from last time. You wrote down everything to make sure that you come back and everything will be on time. So I know that you're gonna be very diligent about this, Mr. Williams. When we get off the call, I need you to call probation services. Call 313
All right.
965-3414 and let them know that you got sentenced today and that the terms and conditions will be coming over to them. I'm filling out a form right now. They'll get those terms and conditions of your probation, okay?
All right.
Any other questions?
No, I think that is about it.
Okay, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Williams. I already know that you're doing everything you're supposed to do, so keep doing all of this so that you can get off, okay?
Good
Right.
luck, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
I received the other offers, Your Honor, so I can go in a breakout room with Letitia Wright.
Go ahead, you can start talking to everybody.
Okay. I don't know what rooms they're in.
You want me to put Ms. Walker in a breakout room?
I have
Yes.
the offer for Letitia Wright, Georgetta Williams, Kenyatta Waterford, and Whitaker.
I know she
And
signed
where?
in late, so they're gonna have to call back to get that. So you can talk to the other people though. So you work that out. I gotta go do another docket real quick. I'll be back.
Okay, so you wanna, Madam Reporter, what room do you want me to go to?
Anyone you want.
Yeah, I don't know who, I don't see who. Okay, wait, let me see.
Okay, Deshaun Whitaker is in number 2.
Whitaker, okay.
Yeah, Devon Yono is in 3. And Larissa's iPhone, she was here earlier. I think that's Larissa Walker. I'll rename her.
Okay.
She left and came back. But that's Larissa's iPhone. That's Larissa Walker. She's in number 4.
Okay.
And Kenyatta Waterford is the number 7.
Number 7, okay,
Georgetta Williams is a number 9.
okay.
I'm getting ready to put Ms. Walker in, let's see, I'm just gonna put her in number 5.
Okay,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 5. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start with 2 then.
Okay.
Okay,
Ms. Walker, can you hear me, ma'am? I'm gonna put you in what's called a breakout room. It's a place on your phone. Let me mute this web. Okay, Ms. Walker, it's a place on your phone where you will be able to talk with the attorney, Ms. Perkins, by yourself about your case and about your rights. You may be there for a little while, but please do not hang up from Zoom and do not come back into the courtroom to ask if you're in the right place or if we forgot about you, because we haven't forgotten about you and you're in the right place, okay? So when you receive the invitation to join breakout room number 5, press join and it'll take you there.
Okay.
Ms. Webb? Aisha Webb?
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am. Will you turn your camera on, please? Okay, is there a reason that you left the breakout room?
It keep on hanging up on me. And then when I get phone calls, it hang up.
Yeah, that will happen. So if you can just hold off on your phone calls, because if the attorney comes in to talk to you and you're not there, then she'll have to just keep moving to the next room.
Okay.
Further back. So if you can avoid taking phone calls and text messages, that'll keep you from getting knocked off. I'm going to put you back in the breakout room.
Okay.
Receive the invitation, just join it.
Madam Clerk, that Kenyatta Waterford, she can't hear me. She's very low.
Can you hear me now?
I'm having a very tough time hearing her.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear now.
Madam Reporter, is she supposed to be in a breakout room?
Yeah, yeah.
I was there.
Okay, I'll put you back in the breakout room. I'm not sure which one you were in. Let me check and see.
I was in room 7.
Okay, just go back into room 7 and she'll join you again.
Okay, how do I do that?
Is there anywhere on your phone where it says join breakout room?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, press that.
Okay. Room 7, join.
So what was the volume down real low or something on her phone?
I don't know. I just couldn't. She couldn't hear me.
Oh, I see.
She kept saying she couldn't hear me, and so I couldn't continue. I don't have an offer for a Yono, and I don't have an offer for a what is this other for Walker. Okay, so I'm gonna go into breakout room 9 now with William. Kenyatta Waterford. Okay, so Cheddar Williams. Is there a is Asha Webb in a room, a breakout room? Okay. Are you there?
How we doing? She's still talking about. Okay.
Your Honor, I don't have it. I have a Mr. Yono in a breakout room, but I don't have an offer for him. And I also have a Walker in a breakout room, and I don't have an offer for Walker. Everyone else they're taking advantage of the plea if you want to go through those.
Okay, Ms. Walker signed in late. That's why you don't have a plea for her. She joined us about 10 o'clock. And then,
Yono.
It's a state ticket. We're trying to see if the state is gonna respond. Oh, I don't know how to make that one lower. Okay, let me see. So, yeah, her ready.
Someone just checked in on Tamika's iPhone. The lighting is terrible.
Tamika's iPhone?
Hello?
Tamika's iPhone. First you have to, I know you're not lying in bed. Court? It's court. I just know she's not. Yes, she is.
Earlier, Judge, Tamika,
Whoever Tamika is, I need you to call back when you're in the state where you're ready to be in live court. You're on YouTube right now. And so this is an open courtroom and you need to be prepared and ready for that. So go ahead and remove you. When you get yourself together, sign back in and we'll see if we can take care of your matter. It's 10:25 and I'm pretty sure your court date started a little earlier than this. So when you get yourself together, give us a call back. All right, it's gonna go ahead and be. I see is at 8:40 for review. If she signs back on. Go ahead.
there are a couple of Tamikas. That's why I'm not sure which one she was.
So she gonna have to come back when she's not in her. The lighting is different. I can't. Okay, here we go. Everyone who I invited back to the room, please keep yourself on mute until I call your case. Can you get a Waterford?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call your matter first. All right, there we go. These are the matters of the people versus Kenyatta Waterford. This is ticket number P1199647, count 1, registration and/or plate violation. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. Also calling case number SP 11655-871, 1 count, no operator's license on person. SP 11655-872, 1 count, drove while license not proper, not valid or improper license. Case number SP 11655-873, 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. There are warrants out for case number SP 9977991, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2 of that same ticket, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 of that same ticket, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. There's also a warrant out for case number 193984811. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of the defendant. State your name, please, Ms. Waterford.
Kingetta Waterford.
Your Honor, in regard to any matters that have outstanding warrants, she wishes to stand mute, waives a formal reading, continues her plea of not guilty, and we'd ask that all warrants be set aside. Wherein Ms. Waterford would like to avail herself of the recommendation and tender a plea to ticket ending in 647 count 1, and to an amended charge of improper plates, the ticket ending in 647 count 2, with the dismissal of all other matters.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf and set aside any warrants that are out there. It's my understanding you want to take advantage of the offer today, Ms. Waterford.
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Waterford, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with the plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May the 19th of 2021. Were you in the area of West McNichols and Glastonbury Road in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving this vehicle, was your registration and or plate in violation? You had no plates on it?
Yes, ma'am.
And also, was your car, were you driving on a suspended license at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Perkins Moore?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Stipulate.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 1 of the ticket P1199471. That count 1. Count 2 is going to be amended to improper plates. Count 3 dismissed, as well as all the other matters dismissed today. Now, Ms. Waterford, you have quite a few cases in default. And although I'm going to help you out today by not giving you too many more fines, the only thing it's going to do is every time you get a ticket, you're going to have more and more fines. You're going to look up and have an astronomical amount of fines that you go to the court. You got to figure out a way to start making payments on all of these tickets that you have that are already in default that you didn't take care of a while ago. You got to try and make sure that you make some payments so that you don't just keep getting more and more tickets with a whole lot of fees, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to charge you $170 for the registration and or plate violation. That's count 1 of that ticket. Count 2, I'm going to waive your cost and fine. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that fee or that ticket. Is that going to be enough time, ma'am?
Yes, the $170 for the registration. But
Yes.
Excuse me, I have a question. I have my registration with me for the Ford.
Did you present that information to your attorney in private?
I don't think so. No.
Didn't.
Where is it?
Ms. Waterford.
Yes.
I know sometimes the court can be difficult, especially when you're not in person, to be able to ask all the questions. So that's something you let the attorney know ahead of time, right? We done took a whole entire plea. We done pled guilty to all of this stuff. And now you're telling us that's stuff that can improve your offer. That's stuff that she can present to the attorney the city attorney to let them know that you become in compliance with it. And you wait until the end to present that information.
I'm sorry. It just had came through the mail. She left.
You just got it in the mail?
You need me to text John, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you physically get it all together? I'm gonna waive this matter for a moment. I'll move on to somebody else. Georgetta Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we call this matter. The matter of People versus Georgetta Williams. This is ticket number P11411560. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Ms. Williams, Your Honor. She is here for a show cause in the event that there was any warrant. She was not arraigned. She wishes to stand mute, waives a formal reading, continues a plea of not guilty. Ms. Williams, would you state your name for the record?
Georgetta Williams.
Wherein Ms. Williams would like to avail herself of the recommendation, Your Honor, and tender a plea to 1 count of no registration with the dismissal of the second matter.
I'm gonna wait for Ms. Williams to finish eating her food for a moment. Go ahead, it's fine. You need to swallow it. I mean, I already saw you chewing, so make sure you swallow it all, get you some water to wash it down before I ask you these questions at this point in time. You ready, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms.
Okay.
Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Ms. Perkins Moore in private today about your case and about your right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, Ms. Williams, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
Okay, I want to take you back to the date of, this is December the 3rd of 2020. Were you in the area of Finkel and Archdale Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Buick, ma'am?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered or untitled at the time?
My tags were expired.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Ms. Perkins Moore?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the count of drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the dismissal of count 2?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to dismiss count 2. Ms. Williams,
Yes.
are you currently employed?
No, ma'am, I'm on disability. I'm handicapped.
Okay, I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I could take 60 days. I could do one. Yes, ma'am. 60 days will be enough time.
Are you sure it's gonna be enough time, Ms. Williams?
Yes, ma'am, because I can have 100. I have 100 now. And by the time my next payment roll around, and I pay my bill, I'll have that other 100.
Okay, all right, I wanna make sure that's enough time. That takes us out to April the 7th?
Yes, ma'am.
2022? Okay.
Yes.
All right, have that payment by that time, ma'am. If you struggle or you come into some issues, call the court. We'll see if we can get you a little bit more time, but try and pay it by then, okay, ma'am?
Okay, but will I receive anything in the mail so I can mail it in?
You won't. So you can go online to 36districtcourt.org and figure it out. We don't mail anything out though after you take care of this matter, okay?
Okay, okay.
But you can go online. You can go to the DivDat. You know, they have those different machines inside the Meyer or the CVS. You can pay it there
Yeah,
too.
Fire's right behind me. Yes.
Yep, they have those little machines. You can pay it there too. So if you don't mail it in, because I would go online or come down here or go to one of those machines to pay it, okay?
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Okay, all right, excellent. If there's nothing further, Ms. Williams, you have a great day, okay, ma'am?
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Larissa Wright?
Yes.
Okay. You ready? This is the matter of the people versus Larissa Wright. This is ticket number P11600909. One count driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Ms. Wright, Your Honor. State your name.
Larissa Wright.
Ms. Wright, which this matter, there's a recommendation for a dismissal. We stipulate the probable cause and ask that the matter be dismissed.
All right, Ms. Wright, this matter is here for dismissal today. You paid all those accompanying tickets that went with it. So I'm going to grant that motion and dismiss it without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Wright, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Deshaun Whitaker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does that statement was not included? Count two. No. Okay. Just so you know, Ms. Perkins Moore, count two on ticket number P972298. The drive unregistered untitled wasn't on any of the documentation because it's a state ticket, but I'll dismiss it as a part of it.
Okay. Yeah, Linda Perkins Moore appearing on
Hold on,
behalf
I
of.
gotta call that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was just letting you know.
Okay,
All right, these are the matters of the people versus Deshaun Whitaker. This is ticket number P980879. One count expired plate, one count no insurance misdemeanor, one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Also calling ticket number P1224863. One count drove while license suspended, repeat offender. One count no insurance misdemeanor, one count improper plates. Also calling ticket number P972298. One count drive while license suspended, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling in warrant status, ticket number 052946631. This matter was a plea, it looks like, amended from operating while intoxicated to operating while visibly impaired. And this is on the docket for non-compliance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Mr. Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker, state your name, please.
Deshaun Whitaker.
Mr. Whitaker has several matters here for arraignment. In regard to any arraignments or show causes, we ask that he be enter a plea of not guilty, waives a formal reading of the information. We'd ask that all warrants be set aside, wherein he would like to avail himself of the offer and tender a plea to count 3, ticket ending in 863, no insurance, and to an amended charge of blockading for ticket number 879, count 1, with the dismissal of all other matters.
You want to take advantage of that today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. 1 second. All right. Mr. Whitaker, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, would you still like to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of July 15th of 2021. Were you in the area of Finkel and Blackstone in the city of Detroit driving a Mercury vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates on it?
I was transporting it after purchasing.
Is that a yes?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not used to it.
Okay. And then reading from ticket number P980879, that on the date of June the 14th of 2019, in the area of Wyoming and Pilgrim Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Whitaker was driving an Oldsmobile, and that vehicle did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Perkins Moore?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to dismiss ticket number P972298 in its entirety. I'm going to dismiss counts 1 and 2 of ticket number 1224863. And on ticket number P980879, count 2 and 3 will be dismissed. Count 1 is going to be amended to blockading, and count 3 on ticket number 4863 is going to be as charged improper plates. So the blockading 175, right? So the cost for blockading is $175, sir. And that's a civil infraction, so it's due in 14 days. Is that enough time for you to have that due?
Yeah, that should,
Huh, Mr. Whitaker?
yeah, that should be a problem.
Okay, you wanna have that due no later than February the 21st, 2022. As far as the improper plates goes, you got a lot in default too, Mr. Whitaker. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on that. Now, Mr. Whitaker, now let's address this writ that he has out from, it looks like 06. What happened? Were you supposed to come back to be put on probation, sir?
No, ma'am. All my cases was dismissed. Was it for the DUI, the DWI?
Yes.
Yeah. That was
It was not dismissed. You pled guilty to it.
Yes, because I car at a club. I was not driving. I was not moving. I fell asleep in my car, and they lowered it from DWI to OWI.
Correct. And then you were supposed to go for an evaluation and to find out, and you never came back for your sentencing.
I don't know, Your Honor. All I know is that I took the plea to lower it, and I was dismissed, and that's all. That's the last thing I heard about it.
I'm telling you, okay, Mr. Whitaker, I want you to listen real good. Okay, you ready?
Ma'am.
It's not dismissed. There was a warrant out for your arrest. It was not
Ask
dismissed.
him.
Okay, I know you may think, Mr. Whitaker, that it was. I'm telling you right now, it was not dismissed. It appears that you took a plea, which is correct, and it lowered it. And then it has that you were supposed to be sentenced on August the 2nd of 2006, and you never came back. So there has been a warrant out for your arrest because of this matter.
I was arrested after that, and that warrant never came. Even after I was arrested, it never came back up. Because like I said, I was sleeping in my car. I only took the plea. I didn't have to take the plea. I was actually sleeping in my car after the car.
So what would you like to do, Mr. Whitaker? You took the plea. Do you want to withdraw your plea? Here are your options. You can withdraw your plea and try and recreate the case. You can try and see what the probation services is gonna say, because you never came back to court for this matter. So it's just sitting out there floating. And I can't just close it. I have to find out what happened with this matter. Or those are your options, sir. Hello.
I mean, if I was going with this, I would still be going with the same plea, but I'm not understanding. Like probation, I don't see even probation into that.
He broke up really bad. All I heard was, I don't see probation.
I think that's all he said.
Yes, that was yes.
He said, I don't see probation. Okay.
That's all he said, was I don't see probation.
But I can, I would go with the original plea, but I only did it because I was detained illegally. That's the only reason why I did it. Just to get out of jail, because I was sleeping in the car and they ended up waking me up. And since they woke me up, they said,
Mr. Whitaker, would you please stop talking?
I got to explain everything. Miss Perkins, Lord, he was probably talking while he took the plea. That's why he didn't realize he had to come back.
Right, but then when I was talking to you, I asked him initially, you didn't know anything about it.
I get it. You want to tell your side of the story. And I understand, because it can be very frustrating, because you just like, I'm just trying to take care of business. What I'm telling you is that you probably weren't listening, and so you didn't hear that you needed to come back. So this matter has just been, and I don't know why they didn't catch it. I don't know why they didn't do anything, but it has just been floating around since 2006 with a warrant out. So I can keep the warrant on it if you want to, and maybe some other county will pick you up and take you and detain you at the most inoperable time. These warrants come up when it's not good, but I'm trying to take care of it. But I know those are the only two things. So I don't know what they want to do with a 2006 case. I don't know if they'll put them on probation or not for that.
I'd rather resolve it now.
Let me see. Mr. Whitaker, why are you still talking though? Like, here's the problem, okay? You keep wanting to over talk everybody and explain yourself. Now, I'm a very calm, nice human, but you keep wanting to talk. I hear you. I understand what you said. I'm just trying to figure out how we can resolve this so I don't keep this warrant in here for all this time and it mess you up. Because listen, this is going to come back at the most random time when you're trying to do something else and you're going to be so mad that you never took care of it. So be patient while I try and figure out what we're going to do. Can you do that for me, Mr. Whitaker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Did you pick up any more, Mr. Whitaker? Did you pick up any more OWI since this time in Detroit?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So because you never called probation services, I don't know what happened all those years ago. I wasn't on the bench. But you never called probation services. You need to call them. We're going to send some information over for this matter. Now, I'm also going to reach out to probation services because it's been a long time and see what we can do to figure this out. But I have to at least minimally do this portion of it and assign a sentencing date for you, okay? Hold on a second. right, Mr. Whitaker. Let me finish up the other two cases, then I'm gonna have you hold tight. I'm actually having someone from probation come down here to talk to me so I can figure out what we're gonna do about this 06 case, okay? But on those other remaining matters, your fine is $175, okay? That's due February the 21st, 2022. I made your other cost and fine $0. And that concludes the actual driving offenses that were on the docket for today. Mr. Whitaker, I need you to hold tight though, because we're gonna find out about this OWI case from 06, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put you on mute, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. That concludes this hearing. Tamika's iPhone, you have your hand up, ma'am? Is she laid back there? Okay. Yeah, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Is he asking you to unmute? That's you to unmute. Look for the microphone button at the bottom of your phone. Hit that, please. You gotta unmute yourself. I'm asking you to unmute. Look for the microphone on your phone. Scroll to the left or the right.
Yeah, I'll try to get on there because I gotta go downstairs.
Attorney Perkins, I sent you over the offer for Carlita Walker.
Okay,
Let me do Miss Webb though first. Miss, you know what? Miss Asha Webb.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready for this matter. You can unmute yourself.
said Ms. Webb, Your Honor.
I haven't talked to no attorney yet.
You ain't talked to her yet?
No.
Miss Perkins Moore? Okay, let me put you in the breakout room with her then. I thought you talked to her already.
No, ma'am.
Miss Watford, can you go back to that room 6, please? Or no? Okay, great. So I put it back in there. Miss Waterford says she has her tags, not her registration. Kieta Waterford?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you able to show us that registration or or?
How would I do that? I just flipped the camera around.
Yep, just flip the camera around.
Yana, what room for Mr. Webb, please?
She's in room 6.
Okay.
Just a little bit closer, Miss Waterford. There we go. Thank you, Miss Waterford. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Excuse me.
Officer Thomas, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Your Honor?
I'm good, thank you. So I have a matter from 2006. Operating while intoxicated that was never put up for pre-sentence or anything like that. Do we still have to refer it or what needs to be done?
Yeah, they want us to get a referral from the courtroom to have him for a substance abuse evaluation. Then he'll get assigned an officer who will meet with him and set that up, get him interviewed, get him drug screened, get the report sent to your courtroom for a sentencing date. I don't have any contact information for Mr. Whitaker, so I was hoping I could meet with him before he leaves and at least get that updated.
Okay, I can do that for you and then set a sentencing date.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Mr. Whitaker, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with the officer. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room number 1 with him. If you could join that room so he can get some information, and then we can get this matter back for a sentencing date, okay? So join that room. See it asking you to join room 1, sir?
No, not yet.
It should be. I'm gonna move you to 2. Do you see 2? Don't go there though. It's for 2. So go to 1 though. Do you see it for 1 now? Does it say join anywhere on your phone? Join.
Yeah, I joined, but it popped back off the screen.
So scoot to the left. Push your phone to the left to see if it says join. Say join anywhere.
No.
Go to the, now swipe it to the right a couple of times. Oh, there you go. No, he's still here. Okay. Let me see. Does it let you do 2 pop up?
Yes, 2 popped up.
Join that.
Do you?
Join 2 for me. Join that one. Okay, there we go.
Your Honor, Ms. Webb is going to take a plea, but I need to go into a breakout room or what room to go into for Carlita Walker.
Okay, well, let me finish up Ms. Waterford first.
Okay.
And I got it. And then we can do.
Oh, Ms. Waterford, okay.
Okay. Recalling the matters of the people. Oh, I'm sorry. You ready, Ms. Sandy? Recalling the matters of the people versus Kenyatta Waterford. This matter was called already for the docket. We had surpassed the plea and everything. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Ms. Waterford, Your Honor.
Ms. Waterford, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kenyatta Waterford.
All right. Having had a conversation with Ms. Waterford and her being able to present valid registration for ticket number P1199647, count 1, the city is willing to dismiss that count without prejudice at that time. However, the plea of driving while license suspended that was amended to improper plates is going to remain, Ms. Waterford, because you drove while your license was suspended at that point in time, okay? But it is amended to improper plates. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200, but I'm going to give you 60 days to be able to pay that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's gonna be until 4/7/2022 to have that paid. You'll just have that 1 count that you pled to, okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, you can go ahead and sign off. All right, Ms. Perkins Moore, you can continue talking to me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You said you had somebody else to talk to. Mr. Youngno,
Yeah,
you can let him know that they never responded back, so if he wants to set this maybe for a trial to see if anybody shows up, he can. If he doesn't want to plead to it, because I don't have an offer. I don't know what to make. This.
okay.
Okay.
What room is Ono in, you know?
He's in room 3.
Okay, and then Carlita Walker's in what room?
5.
Okay, then I'll go there now.
Ms. Watkins, are you able to unmute yourself? Watkins.
Judge, did you see the chat from Ms. Watkins? She says she doesn't know what to do on Zoom. I guess that's why her hand is up.
You gotta figure out how to unmute yourself. Look at the phone, look for a microphone, icon at the bottom of the screen. And that's the unmute button. Number 9. More. Let's complete Mr. Whitaker before you go into another room.
Okay.
Ready, Miss Sandy?
Yes, I am.
Okay. This is recalling the matter of the people versus Deshaun Whitaker. This is case number 0529463, count 1. operating while visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
Deshaun,
Okay, and I also have from the probation office, Officer Joseph Thomas. Can you please state your name for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Joseph Thomas on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right. As we discovered, there was a warrant out for Mr. Whitaker concerning a operating while visibly impaired from 2006. We do need to do a sentencing date on this particular matter, so I can see what, if any, recommendations in this particular case. I'm going to have this set for sentencing on 3/18/2022. That's March the 18th, 2022. That's at 8:30 a.m. At that time, I'll see what they are recommending, Mr. Whitaker. Follow whatever they tell you to do at this point in time. He's spoken to you about this, and we'll see what we can do. I do realize it's an older case, but we got to take care of it, Mr. Whitaker, okay? So we have to follow these steps. All right?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. I'll see you back on March the 18th, 2022. He has your information, Officer Thomas, right?
Yes, Your Honor, I got his information. So, Mr. Whitaker, someone from our department will contact you within the day or next day and set up that interview with you.
All right, thank you.
All right, this concludes this hearing. Thank you all.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day. We'll see you then, Mr. Whitaker.
Okay, see you then.
All right.
Your Honor, before we go in with Miss Aisha Webb, she doesn't know what the, I'm sorry, not Miss Webb, with Miss Walker, they have tickets, but she doesn't know what they are. It looks like she had more tickets than listed on the sheet today, and she wants to take advantage of the plea, but we don't know what the ticket, what the charge is on the ticket ending in 436 count 1.
It is drive unregistered or untitled vehicle.
Okay, no registration.
Been on it.
Okay.
I was about to say, if none of the rest of them were on it, the rest of them were failed to appear bench warrants, but this one was supposed to be on.
Okay, so let me go back into the and tell her in the breakout room. And she was in number 5, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Tamika Watkins. Okay, we got her attention now, Judge. Take your phone off mute, please. Can't hear you. Have to take your phone off mute. Can't hear you. Can you hear us, Ms. Watkins? Ms. Watkins, if you can hear us, take your phone off of mute and connect to audio.
Mr. Yono is going to request another pretrial date, Your Honor. And Ms. Walker wishes to tender a plea of not guilty, and she's of guilty, and she's requesting. I'm sorry, let me slow down. She wants to tender a plea of guilty.
Hello?
Yes.
Ms. Watkins, we finally got your audio going. Can you say something again, please, Ms. Watkins? Tamika Watkins. Well, she said something.
Can't hear Miss Taylor.
All right, now calling the matter of the people. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, all right. This is the matter of the people versus Devon Yono. This is ticket number P11525569. One count of ride motor, vehicle, motorcycle, moped on sidewalk. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Mr. Yono, Your Honor. It says he's here for show cause in the event that he failed, that there's a warrant or there's an arraignment. He wishes to have all warrants set aside, continue his plea of not guilty, waive a formal reading of the information, and at this time he's requesting that the court schedule a pretrial in this matter.
Is that right, Mr. Yono? That's how you want to proceed in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If so, can you please raise your, no, you don't have to raise your right hand. Okay, my pre-trials aren't until May the 3rd, 2022. At Ms. Watkins, hold on. May the 3rd, 2022. That's at 8:30 a.m. Mr. Yono, I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. All right. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. If none, we're all set. We'll see you back.
Thank you, Mr. Yono, for your patience.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay. 8/3, 2022.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there a reason why I can ask you this purpose more. Miss Carlita Walker.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you activate your camera for me, please? All right. These are the matters of the people versus Carlita Walker. This is ticket number P11824436. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plate. Ticket number P11200707. 1 count open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Ticket number P11200703. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Ms. Walker. Would you state your name for the record?
Carlita Walker.
Ms. Walker is here today, Your Honor, on arraignment on bench warrants. And all of these matters, we ask that the warrants be set aside. In terms of the arraignment, she wishes to stand mute, waives a formal reading of the information, and continues a plea of not guilty, wherein she would like to avail herself of the recommendation today, tender a plea to 1 count of no registration and ticket ending in 436 count 1, and tender an amended plea to open intoxicant passenger, ticket ending in 707. Is that correct, Ms. Walker?
I got lost at one point, but there's 2 that I'm pleading to, the open intoxicants and unregistered vehicle. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf. Set aside.
Well,
just Ms.
I'm
Walker.
sorry. I did plead to those. I went to take the deal. That's what I said, because
I know, Miss Walker. I know.
Ms. Walker, just listen, okay?
So, Ms. Walker, Ms. Perkins Moore said a lot, and so there's certain court procedures I need to move forward for first. Okay, so usually they arraign the person and I enter a plea of not guilty on their behalf, and then I ask how we're proceeding, and then I'll say that you're pleading. So I understand, Ms. Walker, I was just entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf so I can make sure my record stands correct and set aside any warrants that are out there, so we make sure that's taken care of. And then I ask you, did you want to take advantage of the offer today, ma'am?
yes.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, Ms. Walker. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today, ma'am?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 6th of 2020. Were you in the area of Hessel and Lindsay Streets in the city of Detroit in a 2007 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were in that vehicle, was there open alcohol on the passenger side of that vehicle?
Yes.
All right. And then I want to take your attention to the date of March 30th of 2020. Were you in the area of Wyoming and Schoolcraft in the city of Detroit in that same Dodge vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, was your car unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 1 of ticket P11824436, which is the drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Dismiss counts 2 and 3 of that ticket. Dismiss ticket number P11207703 in its entirety, and ticket P11207707. Count 1 is going to be amended to open alcohol motor vehicle on the passenger side. Ms. Walker, are you currently employed?
No.
Do you have a source of income, ma'am?
No.
Are you looking to get employed?
Am I looking to get a source of employment? It cut off.
Yes, I'm sorry. Are you looking for employment, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. I have a program through the city of Detroit where they'll help you look for employment, get employment, and as a part of that, they'll pay half of your costs and fees if you take advantage of that. Are you interested in that today?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $200 for the open alcohol in a motor vehicle and $200 for the unregistered, untitled vehicle. That will be my real fine. I usually fine people $200 altogether, but I'm going to get you to be a part of this program. And as a part of the program, they'll pay half of your costs and fees. So they'll pay for half of it and you will end up paying for half of it. But they will also get you on track so that they can help you look for employment. That could be as simple as helping you update your resume and help you do those different type of things. So what I'm going to do is when we end this, I'm going to have you call the court for me. So can you take down the number, Ms. Walker?
Yes.
You ready, ma'am?
Get a piece of paper. Yep, I'm ready.
You ready? 313
Yeah.
965 22.
I'm about to send my camera down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's
okay.
965.
Yep. 2293.
Okay.
Okay. This is my courtroom you're going to call. She's going to get you set up. My clerk, she's going to answer the phone and she's going to get you set up for the city of Detroit to be able to call you so that we can put you in this program so they can pay half of your costs and fees and so that they can help you find employment. Okay.
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, I do have to set a review for this in 6 months because I want to make sure that they pay half of your costs and fees and that you're on track. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to set a review on August the 8th of 2022. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. And that's just like I said, to make sure that you're on track and that we can have them pay that part of the cost and fees so you don't get stuck this whole amount. Okay.
Okay,
All right, so call the courtroom when we're finished with this hearing. If there's nothing further, that concludes it.
okay.
All right.
Nothing for
All
me.
right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you too. Have a good day.
You too. No problem, Ms. Walker.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Asha Webb?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready to call your matter. All right. These are the people or the matters versus Asha Webb. This is ticket number P1223737, one count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Also calling ticket number SP1237238, count 1, failed to yield to an emergency vehicle. Ticket number SP1156241, one count driving while license suspended. Ticket number SP1237238, one count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP1237238, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Case number SP11562462, one count equipment violation, improper or unauthorized equipment. Ticket number SP11562463, one count no rear view mirror or defective mirror. Ticket number SP11562461, one count defective brake lights. Case number SP11562302, one count no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP11562330, count 1, speeding 16 to 20 miles over posted speed limit. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Ms. Webb. Ms. Webb, state your name, please.
Aisha Webb.
Ms. Webb is here before the court, Your Honor, on arraignments in these matters. We'd ask that she continue a plea of not guilty, that all warrants, if any, be set aside. She continues her plea of not guilty, stands mute and waives a formal reading, wherein she would like to avail herself of the recommendation and tender a plea of responsible to ticket any in case number 381, and tender a plea of responsible to ticket ending in 471, with the dismissal of all other matters.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Webb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Webb, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And she's informing me that you want to take advantage of this offer today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Webb, I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 19th of 2021. Were you driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of Gratiot and Whithorn Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And then reading from the ticket, that on ticket SP1237238, that on the date of August the 17th of 2021, in the area of East Warren and Bedford Streets in the city of Detroit, that the defendant did speed, says 35 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Perkins Moore?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Stipulate, Your Honor.
Thank you. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of 35 to 25 miles per hour on case number SP 123-72381, and an amended charge of improper plates on case number SP 1156247, and dismiss all the other remaining counts called on this record today. Ms. Webb, are you currently employed?
Yes, I get some type of income. Get SSI every month.
All right, how much is that stupid ticket? Oh, it is. All right, so the fail to yield is $150. I mean, the 25 and 35 and the 25 mile per hour zone. Now that is typically due in 14 days. Are you gonna be able to pay that in 14 days?
14 days? Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so that's due February 21st, 2022.
Can I, cause I don't get paid until after that date.
Okay, you need 30 days,
And how much is that ticket?
$150. I'm gonna make it due no later than 3/7/2022. Okay,
Yes, that's fine.
all right. On the other case, the improper plates, I'm gonna waive your costs and fees, but that's because you have so many tickets in default. Ms. Webb, you need to set up some type of payment plan or start trying to make some attempts to pay these tickets. You're never gonna get from up under it if you just keep letting them stack up. They don't go away. They just stay here. So I can see how much you owe. You gotta take care of these tickets, man.
Yeah, it'll be paid.
You said what?
I said it will be paid.
Okay, pay this ticket. I'm waiving the cost and fines on the other ticket, but your default tickets, that's what I'm talking about. This is your default stat. You see that?
Oh my God.
Okay, you gotta start making some attempts to pay some of this back. And I'm not adding a whole bunch of extra fines because you already still owe all this money and you're not gonna get from up under it if I keep adding money to it. But you gotta try and figure something out, okay?
What's the default tickets?
So when you don't show up to court for a civil infraction matter, okay, they automatically enter in that ticket as you plead guilty. So you'll have all the points that come with it. You'll have all the fees and costs that come with it. So when you show up to my courtroom, it's for misdemeanors usually attached to it. And it can be some civil infractions. But when you don't show up for just civil infractions, they automatically enter in what's called a default judgment. And that means that those tickets are out there outstanding. And that means that they've entered in all of these costs and fees on your behalf that you have to pay back because you didn't show up to a court date. So.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll be able to pay it at $150.
Pay the $150 by March the 7th of 2022. And
do you know that ticket number?
I do. You ready? It's SP 1237238
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Webb, if you need help trying to get on a payment plan for the rest of your tickets, call the court back and we'll try and help you, okay?
Okay, what's the number? Because I would like to get help.
Okay. 313
Mm-hmm.
965
Yes.
2293.
Okay, thank you. I'll call in a minute.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Webb. I want to help you out so that you make sure you get this stuff taken care of, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes,
Another
ma'am.
one.
Okay.
Do I have some more court dates coming up?
So we took care, we pulled all of your tickets, even the future court dates, and we put them all together today. So we took care of everything today, okay?
Okay, so I don't have no more like tickets. I do, but no more court dates.
Right, no more court dates, right? We took care of all your court, as far as for our courtroom. Now, if you have some civil infractions that are just out there, we pulled everything this way, okay? So you've taken care of everything that's open at 36 as of right now, okay? But you still have, like I said, those cases in default that we're gonna try and figure out how we can get you on a payment plan or something like that to help you take care of those, okay, Ms. Webb?
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Very welcome. No, I understand. Thank you for checking in on that too. That lets me know that you're serious about trying to work this out and figure it out.
Yes, I am. I'm ready to drive, or how I'm supposed to drive.
I know. I
Thank
understand.
you.
I understand. You're welcome, Ms. Webb. Don't forget to call. We're gonna figure something out, okay?
Okay, yep, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Ms. Watkins, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. She finally got on. Her offer was sent to you as improper places, her offer.
I haven't
Yes.
spoken to her yet. Oh,
Okay, I know you didn't speak with her yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you into a breakout room. Ms. Watkins, we're gonna put you into
Yeah.
what's called a breakout room. Attorney Perkins Moore is gonna come in there and she's gonna talk to you about your case today. And so that we can figure out what you wanna do. She's gonna give you all your options, okay? It's automatically gonna take you to the room since you're on the phone, okay?
Okay, so I ain't got to press no buttons or nothing.
You don't have to press, stay just the way you are, Ms. Watkins. We're not having you press anything, because I know it was some hardships trying to get on. So it's automatically gonna put you in the room with her, okay?
I had a stroke though too. It's hard.
Oh, I understand. You're in the wrong room. Talk to her heart, okay? Okay.
ready, Your Honor. Ms. Watkins wants to take advantage of the offer.
pull her out the room now. I got it. Wait on. I see. Thank you. I saw you.
Hello?
All right, Ms. Watkins, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of people versus.
See you guys this afternoon.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Tamika Watkins. These matters
Yes.
are here today for an arraignment on a bench warrant. This is case number 173358171. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Also calling count 2 of that same ticket, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Ms. Watkins. Ms. Watkins, state your name, please.
Tamika Watkins.
And in regard to the arraignment on the bench warrant, Your Honor, we'd ask that all warrants be set aside. She enters a plea of not guilty, waives a formal reading and stands mute, wherein she would like to avail herself of the recommendation and tender a plea to an amended charge of improper plates with a dismissal of ticket ending in 171.
Is that right, Ms. Watkins?
Correct.
All right. If so, can you please raise your right hand for me?
Can you see it? I had a stroke, so my hand I can't reach hold my
No,
arm.
it's okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking the guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 1st of 2017. Were you in the area of West 7 Mile and Mark Twain Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a Chevy vehicle at that time?
Yes.
And did you not have any car insurance on that vehicle at that time?
I don't believe so. I don't know, because that was my son's car, and I was just okay.
Well, if she doesn't know, Your Honor, she can't tender a plea. We'd have to continue her plea of not guilty and give her a bench trial date.
No,
it's too bad. You know, Ms. Watkins, I can appreciate you wanting to explain things, but when you explain them, sometimes we walk ourselves right into a situation where I can't take it anymore. You're saying you don't know and not sure because it's your son's car. Then I'm gonna have to set it for a trial. Now you can have a bench trial or a jury trial. A bench trial is before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. A jury trial is before 6 citizens of the city of Detroit who will decide based on the information presented to them and the law that they have to follow. Which one would you like, ma'am?
I'd rather do it the first one.
A bench trial. Okay, I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 3rd, 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. A plea of not guilty will be entered on your behalf. All bench warrants have been set aside. And ma'am, I know that you struggled with getting on Zoom today. If you could though, try and get on Zoom via picture. You figured it out. You just gotta figure out how to unmute it.
Okay.
I like to have people face for the trial. So if you could figure that out, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said June the 3rd of this year.
That's right. June 3rd, 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. Okay.
And so I got we're gonna do Zoom again.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have my daughter fix it up when she get home.
Absolutely. Yep. Tell her you were able to get the picture the first time. You just could never unmute yourself on it. So that was the problem. Okay, because you
Okay,
had the
thank
picture,
you.
we could see you. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. We'll see you June 3rd.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I don't know if I put personal bond set at $0. Personal bond set at $0 on her matter. If not, thank you.
I have nothing to say, Your Honor.
Okay, I understand. That's how it is. Can you take us over YouTube Live?